Okay. You ready? Something Interactive Entertainment presents God of War.
Mother sent you to punish me?
You said ugly things,
They were true.
yet still ugly. She is your mother. You neglected your chores.
I was helping Ismene. She's old.
You know your mother dislikes Ismene.
But I thought it was my duty to help all Spartans. Yet Mother says no, your duty is to your family.
Duty. Do you know the meaning of the word Calliope?
I think so.
Well, let me tell you a story.
You? Really? What kind?
Something that happened to me many seasons, many years ago.
Duty over doubt. Duty over everything! On your feet, brother!
Happy, what's that?
Well done, brother. Your tactics are improving.
Nothing compared to yours.
Yeah,
I
it was
lucky you
good.
showed up when you did. Look, I shouldn't have needed. What are you doing?
No one will believe us without proof. It's worth it.
We're Spartans. Our word is truth enough. This wasn't for any glory, you know. Except maybe the glory of Sparta.
For Sparta, then.
For Sparta, brother. Let's go home.
There are a few things that I want to go over from the state of play. Hold on a second, Happy. Yes. Go call your cat in. Emily's right outside the back door. I miss going to work. Tomorrow's Friday. Connor, what's up? Why are you not ready for Valentine's Day, Happy? It's just another day. Oh my god, you can parry. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's. This is actually pretty damn badass. I know a lot of people are going to complain about this, but this is really freaking cool, dude. A Metroidvania style Kratos origin story. Campsites can be used to record progress and learn new skills. And oh, check this out, you guys. Look, so it's basically a campfire. Oh, that's cold. Ah! Really fun game. I've streamed it on the channel before. If you get a chance, check it out. That's not what I wanted to show you guys, though. Oh! 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 Ah! Ah! Dude. world's fifth largest Lego set. Oh. Oh, the Death Star. Damn, that thing, it weighs like 50 pounds, dude. Which one is better? I don't... Oh. That's cool. I'm not sure yet.
Things sure sound dangerous outside the city gates.
They were. That is why ranging was only permitted for those with an Iron's Pass.
How do you get one of those?
You prove yourself responsible, worthy of trust, capable of surviving.
Rim of Restoration. Shield rim. Oh. Dude, it is big. It's like 9,043 pieces.
Sir, my brother inside already?
Yes. Spreading wild claims about killing a river cyclops. Invention without end.
We are Spartans. Our words are truth enough.
Words are nothing. Especially yours. Go.
For Sparta, sir.
And control your brother. This city grieves. Last thing it needs is his enthusiasm.
The Cyclops battered us, but our shields held firm. Then I shifted tactics and saw our chance.
Spartans!
Always united!
You have training. See to it.
That Iron's Pass went to the right Spartans.
You're forgetting you're like Kyrgyz. Spartan strength whispers. Boasting shouts its own defeat.
It's not boasting if we did it.
That makes it worse somehow. Just show some humility in front of the sculptor.
Dude, what? I guarantee there's people out there that are gonna be like, I didn't ask for a God of War Metroidvania game. I didn't ask for this. Who gives a fuck? We didn't ask for Dark Souls either, but we got it and it kicked ass. You know what I mean? We didn't ask for this goddamn thing. You did. This is cool. I like it.
You alright, Ace?
I was just hoping Vasilis would turn up in time for Pancration
I mean,
training.
the voice acting is kind of
Vasilius
cheesy,
is no
but
wrestler. If you expect the elders to select you for the Olympics, I suggest you train with more challenging foes.
You offering? No, of course.
So-
Your only ambition is the Vanguard Circle.
My only ambition is to serve
The state of
Sparta.
play was really
Mine
cool.
too, Kratos. You know that.
Hold on.
And there are many ways to bring her glory. You know that too, right?
I'm gonna talk about some shit real quick.
Alert system. This is a test from the weather alert system.
Okay, the footage that they showed of Control Resonant, dude, that game looks so badass. I need to play Control at some point in time, dude. It looks like a cool ass game. And the gameplay that they had during the state of play today looked amazing. And I'm actually really excited for the game. Crimson Moon. Actually, Crimson Moon was another game that blew me away. Hold on. They showed more Pragmata. That it made me even more excited. So let's go through these. Of course, they showed Beast of Reincarnation. Dude, this game looks fucking badass, dude. Oh my god, it looks so amazing. Control Resonant looked amazing. I skipped through Star Wars Galactic Racer. I'm not a big fan of racing games, especially Star Wars racing games. I could give a shit less. Big Walk, it looked dumb to me. This game looked okay. It just didn't look like my type of game. This game looked badass, dude. This is by the same people. At one point in time, their company is connected to the Tenchu franchise. So, at one point in time, I think before From Software, these guys were doing the Tenchu games. In fact, I think it's the earlier Tenchu games that they're connected to. Maybe not the first couple, but I think like Wrath of Assassins, I think the team that created that is connected to this franchise. And this game looked badass, dude. It looked like a modern day Tenchu, like a modern day co-op Tenchu, dude. It looks sick, and I cannot wait for this game. Cause dude, back in the day, I loved Tenchu. I didn't really like video games that much, but the very first Tenchu with Ricky Maru and what was the other chick's name? Akima, badass, dude. This game right here was another game that looked awesome. And I can't wait for this game to come out. It looks like Lords of the Fallen meets Code Vein. That's what like the vibes that I was getting from it. Super badass. Wishlist, that shit, son. This game looked okay. It looks like honestly, I thought of Dom when they showed this game. I was like, oh, I bet you Dom will like that game. It's just not really my cup of tea. As soon as the dude started talking, I knew this was a Silent Hill game. Just like the music and all that, I was like, watch, I bet you this is a Silent Hill game. And sure as shit, it was a Silent Hill game. So wishlist that. This was another one I'm really excited for. I like the Castlevania games. Because without Castlevania, we wouldn't have Soulsborne. I'm not really into the John Wick thing. I don't really like the Yakuza style, up close, hand-to-hand combat style of games. I mean, it's cool that they're expanding the universe, but I wish it was more, I don't know. The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. I know there's a lot of people. This game looked all right. I was kind of interested in this game. The art style looks really weird, but once again, it's that blue kind of purple pink pastel, and I don't know. Oh. This came out 2 years ago. What game am I thinking of it then? That's not it. They showed another game that was like that. Oh no, this is the... They were talking about the sale. Yeah, that's why that was in there. Of course, Resident Evil Requiem, Darwin's Paradox. I'm... Yeah, if you're just looking for something goofy and fun to play, this game looks like it's a fun little puzzle solver, but yeah, not really my cup of tea. Man, I cannot wait for Pragmata, dude. Oh my god, I cannot wait for this game. And of course they showed First Light, Dead or Alive 6. They showed some DLC for this. The Ghost of Yotai Legends, which I'll probably play that with my son if he wants to. So what's in this one? Is it 4, 5, and... Oh, the Master Collection Part 2. Oh, okay, okay. Is this the game? This game looked really cool. Yeah, I thought that this game had like a whole like Defiance meets Destiny. We'll wishlist that. Still nothing about the God of War. They said it's very early in development for God of War, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just the John Wick game just didn't really look that... Like, I love John Wick. John Wick's amazing. But I'm not into, like, that whole...
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
And I don't know if they show any gameplay.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
See, like, if this is the combat right here, and this is actual gameplay... I'm sorry, if you take a cast iron skillet to the face, you're not going to still be standing there.
Constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
God, those guns are so badass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like this... I'm not a fan of this play style. The game looks really cool, I don't really like this game style. I'll probably still play it though. I'll probably still play it. I mean, it's fucking John Wick, dude. And Keanu Reeves, dude. I'm such a huge Keanu Reeves fan. I remember when the movie Speed, dude, I remember watching Bill and Ted as a young kid. And I remember seeing commercials for Speed when it first like started dropping and being so excited. But the state of play was actually really good. I thought it was okay. And so far I've seen a lot of people whining, bitching, and complaining, talking about how underwhelming it was. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, nothing's gonna satisfy you people anymore. I swear to God, I'm so over all of like the negative whining and complaining, like everything. Like, I was all on board when they were dropping games like Avowed and Dragon Age the Veilguard and shit. Dude, but this game looks badass. This game looks badass. This game looks badass. This game looked badass. John Wick looks like it could be a really good game. Castlevania, fuck yeah, shoot it. I love Castlevania games. I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on the Silent Hill because the last Silent Hill was boring as shit. Dude, but Pragmata, we got a more in-depth look at Pragmata. We got a more in-depth look at Resident Evil. You know, they gave a more in-depth look at First Light. They dropped the new Metal Gear Master Collection, plus put the old one on sale in case there's anybody out there that wants that. Like, it was a good fucking state of play. Just because they didn't drop like Bloodborne 2, everybody's like, wah, wah. It's like, shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of it. Everything. It sucks. That sucks. They suck. You suck. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, even Ghost of Yotai, dude. Ghost of Yotai wasn't that bad, man. And the Legends look sick as shit. It really does. I was kind of excited for it. When they dropped it, I was like, that actually looks badass. Same thing with Soros. Like, there was an in-depth look at Soros, and that looked badass too. I started playing the first Control game a few months ago, but it was like right when Expedition 33 came out and like right when a couple of other things came out too. I can't remember. And once again, I'm not saying that the John Wick game looks like shit. I'm just saying that it doesn't really look like my cup of tea. Like the whole Hitman style, Yakuza, you know, Sifu style of combat. I'm not a fan of that. And I'm not saying that those games are ass or garbage either. I'm just saying they're not for me. But I still understand their impact and their relevance on the gaming community. I can still appreciate them for what they are. So, I mean, who knows? It may still be a good-ass game. But I do need to go through and play that damn game. Because Control, from what I played of it, I liked it. I thought it was a cool game. Isn't there another game that's connected to the Alan Wake universe? It's like Solace Break or something, or Quantum Break or something like that. It's got the kid that played Iceman in it.
Is that the sweat of success I smell?
Sir, the Cyclops near the river felled for the glory of Sparta.
Well done, boys. Well done indeed. Your first unsupervised excursion was as productive as I hoped. Come. These are for you. Lifelike.
Oh yeah, there was
recreations
another
of our
game called
beloved
Project.
Lyca.
Hold on. There was another game called Project Windless. Hang on. Let me see. Project Windless. Why isn't it showing up? Yeah, there was a game called Project Windless. It looked fucking awesome. I wonder why it's not showing up.
This, enchanted to chronicle your experiences as you travel.
That is Lycurgus?
Forever a student. I am only as good as my best tools. My prized chisels were resting here just yesterday. Now, in their place, look. See that? Kirkopi's fur. It is those thieving creatures hiding in the forest. Know them?
Kirkopis. Sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Take those busts. Enchant them further. Use them to get my chisel back. For Sparta.
For Sparta.
I think it is coming out in 2027. If I remember correctly, that was one of the games that said 2027. When the spirit meter is below a minimum threshold, it will automatically generate a small amount. Resolve is disabled while combat is active. Okay. Oh. Okay, I can't move that yet.
Kirkopis?
What's a Kirkopis? How should I know? Come, let's head back to the river.
I don't think GTA 6 is coming out for a long time. I don't think it's coming out until the PS6 comes out. And not that the PS5 couldn't. So here's my prediction. I think that GTA 6 is going to get pushed out a lot because it's going to get released alongside the PS6. I think the PS6 original release date was supposed to be like this November. But then when you have the RAM shortages, I think they're going to push it out until 2028. Just so they can make an adequate, because you got to think, they're going to want at least to be able to make, you know, like 10 million PS6s when they drop.
Sir, can you help me improve my equipment?
I will not.
Why?
You cannot pay.
Maybe we can trade. My brother took the eye of a Cyclops.
Impractical. Hard Spartan currency only. Go.
Yes, sir.
You bring any iron bars?
Okay. Well, yeah, didn't the PS5 come out in like 2019? Yeah, April 4th, 2000, or was launched November 12th, 2020 in Australia, Japan, New Zealand, North America, and South Korea. So, okay, yeah. It was announced in 2019. I think that they were trying to get ahead. That's true too. I mean, no matter what, Rockstar is gonna make a shit ton of money. Dude, GTA 5 is still generating millions of fucking dollars every month, dude. That, like, it's ridiculous how much money people give Rockstar for that fucking game, man. And I honestly, like, I know that there are a lot of people that like it. I've never been a fan of the Rockstar games. I don't like games that are set in modern times. Like, you know, with like cars and like buildings and you know, like in just like regular modern society. They don't really catch my eye. Unless they've got a banger ass story. But at the same time, like, I understand that people fucking love those games, dude. And when you get a group of people, that's one thing that a lot of gaming developers don't understand. And they should have seen this back in the days of like Halo 3. When you get a group of people together, especially like a group of dudes, and they all get really close and they bond over a video game, you know, a game like GTA or Destiny or Halo or, you know, Final Fantasy, those dudes will play that game together for decades. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that are still playing World of Warcraft to this day as a squad or whatever, the same group of people. And like my Destiny group, dude, we played Destiny together for 5 years. 5 years we all played as a group, you know what I mean? And I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why people would tamper with that. Like, there are people today, still today, to this day, that would hop back in the Halo 3 servers and start right where they left off if Bungie or 343 booted them back up again. And I don't understand why games don't, like, why game developers don't, I don't know, dude, it irks me. It fucking irks me. It's like you spend all this time and money in something, and then they end it. I heard some reports that Xbox and PlayStation are delaying to 2029, 2030 just because of how bad the shortage is right now. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's this whole AI bullshit. They're saying that it's going to be at least 2 to 3 years before the gaming economy gets reset back to normal, and then however much time it takes for the community to balance back out. Because there are a lot of people that are saying that a huge majority of the gamers are just, they're going to be done. Because gaming's gotten expensive, dude. It really has. Like, remember, I showed you guys the receipt for my Arkham Origins collector's edition. Dude, that collector's edition was like 120 bucks. And that game came out like, what, 15 years ago? Now your average collector's edition is anywhere from $250 to $450, dude. It's crazy. Like, there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be able to game anymore. It's because they are so good at making games. They take their time and knows what the fan base wants. In modern day, I would have agreed with that statement like 10 years ago, Connor. But right now, absolutely not. There's so many. Dude, look at what Rocksteady did with the Arkham franchise. Bro, look at what Square Enix did with the Final Fantasy franchise. Look at what they did. What was the company? Eidos Montreal? The company that they shut down? Oh. Yeah. They have, yeah, they...
Nobody's doing anything about it. Not the E-Force, not the
Rockstar
Village.
was kind of
Nobody.
smart in that department. They
Brother,
found their corner of the
Vasilis went
gaming
missing.
world, and
Who?
just like Nintendo, bro, they
Vasilis,
roped and wrangled
he's in your age class?
those motherfuckers in,
Who
and
knows?
they give those people exactly
sorry to
what
hear
they
that.
want. They give that community
I'm from-
exactly what
you
it
never
asked for.
abandon a sister, much less a student.
We'll definitely keep an eye out. Did you know we have an Irons Pass?
Yeah, you might have mentioned it. I gotta go.
Why did you promise that?
I didn't promise anything. I said we'd keep an eye out.
Let's just go.
I wish that more companies would follow Rockstar's lead in that department,
Where are
because
you two reprobates going?
A Goge business.
a lot of
Hey,
companies
how
have
come
sunk
nobody's
their...
looking for a
Dude, look at
missing
what happened
student?
with Assassin's
Border
Creed.
skirmishes. No hands to spare searching for.
Look at what
some
happened
dead
with
boy.
anything and everything
Dismissed.
Star Wars,
For
dude.
Sparta.
In my opinion, in the past 10 years, the only good Star Wars game that's come out is the Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi
Seems the Bow
Survivor.
of Heroes has made you its target.
I never even got to tell Amara about the Cyclops.
Because, yeah, Battlefront 2
flirting?
was like, what, 20
Think
years
she's
ago?
flirting.
Yes. Through all her tears, she was clearly on the hunt.
Ha, you're funny.
When I remember to be.
Hold on. Who were they skirmishing with at the border?
Not important to this story.
Was it the Persian army?
Focus, if you wish me to proceed.
Yes, Father.
I played a little bit of Vice City, but that's only because you could listen to Slayer and shit. And that's I would just smash around bumping Slayer.
Here, Demos.
I liked Call of
What
Duty World
happens
War
now?
II. But yeah, I'm not a big FPS person either. I like to look at my character.
I'm guessing this?
But Battlefield 6 was a lot of fun.
Imbued by the grace of the gods.
Look at mine. The busts must be connected. That's handy.
These Kirkopis can't hide from us now. Let's get to the forest where the sculptor says they're lurking. It's not far.
Yeah, they need to study. Like, there need to be business classes about the downfall of COD, because, like, even though COD wasn't for me, I still saw the appeal of it. You know what I mean? And I did like Call of Duty World War II. That, honestly, Call of Duty World War II is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I loved World War II. Just the basic simplicity of it, I thought it was a lot of fun. But Bro, this new, I don't want to run around as fucking Cardi B or Snoop Dogg or Jay and Silent Bob. Bro, if I want to do that shit, I'll go play Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to take myself seriously, and COD is supposed to be a serious game. It's really hard to take myself seriously when I'm like Nicki Minaj running around with my titties flopping out in a mini skirt and like pink and brown hair. You know what I mean? Or like running around as Jay and Silent Bob. Like, bro, what? No, World at War was a little... When World at War was really popular, I was like running amok. And I didn't play video games at all. I was being a fucking wild child.
Wait, so if Konstantinos is the headmaster of the Agoge, why do you call him the sculptor?
Is it not obvious?
He sculpts?
Like his fathers before.
I wish that they would make a
the
Vietnam
statue of
game.
Queen Sparta was
Like a
their
real,
legacy.
not just a mission.
His
Like how they
pride
did World War II.
and his burden.
I wish that they would make a damn Vietnam game. When did it come out? ...2008. Oh, yeah, I was in prison when that game came out. Yeah, I did 16 months. I was in for like 16 months. From, yeah. There's no way in hell I would have. Because I met my wife in December 2008. And then, like 4 months later, she was pregnant. And yeah, I think the only video games that I played at that time was Final Fantasy 12 on my PS2. You guys make me feel old, dude. Dude, the PlayStation 2 was such an amazing system. I need to play some PS... Oh, I found my copy of Spider-Man for the PlayStation 2. I've got my PS2 set up over here. Yeah, I forgot to show you. Dude, I was supposed to do a room tour today, but yeah, look, I finally got everything all set up over here. Oh, yeah, you guys don't want to see a close-up of my ugly-ass face. But yeah, look, so I got my Xbox right there, and then the PS4, PS3, PS2, and the PS5. I was going to hook up the PS1, but there's no need to do that because you can play anything from a PS1 on a PS2. But PlayStation 2 had so many damn good games. I mean, Devil May Cry, God of War, that Mortal Kombat Conquest game, the one where you actually had to go out like on a quest. What else? Shadow of the Colossus, Ico. What is that? SOCOM? Gun. Remember Gun? Gun was such a badass game, dude. Nintendo 64 was a lot of fun too. Dude, it really was, man. Shadows of the Empire, GoldenEye, WCW Monday Night Nitro. Well, it's... Okay, so... In a way, wokeness did. Because the bad writing and all that stemmed from the wokeness. the bad writing, the bad artwork, the bad stories, the bad level design. It came from people who had no interest in the IPs that they were dealing with. It came from it came from like Mary Sue's and like, okay, here was like one of the biggest things I had an issue with. If I didn't like a game like Dragon Age the Veilguard, I got called a sexist, a racist, and a homophobe, and a transphobe. And it's, oh, well, you didn't like Star Wars Outlaws because it had a woman lead. I liked Stellar Blade just fine. You know what I mean? I liked, whatchamacallit, what the hell was that other game? I'm so bad when it comes to names, dude. Wu Chang, Fallen Feather. Wu Chang Fallen Feather was an amazing game. You know what I mean? My main party in Expedition 33, which is one of my favorite games of all time, by the way, is Mael, Lune, and Monaco. And so dude, Samus is a video game icon. It's not that people have a problem with women in the leads, but they intentionally said we need to make these women either fat, ugly, or bitchy on purpose. And it's like, why? You know what I mean? And I can say fat because I'm a fat ass. So nobody can, you know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, he's discriminating because I'm a fat fuck. 110% obese boy right here. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's just human nature. You know what I mean? But it was the whole Mary Sue effect. There was a point in time when we got tired of Mary Sue's. Not that we got tired of women being leads in video games. We got tired of the Mary Sue's. We got tired of the what was her name? The chick that replaced Indiana Jones, Phoebe or whatever, Phoebe Bridge Gates or whatever. You know, we got tired of the Rachel Zeglers. We got tired of the Tatiana Maslanis. We got tired of the Ilhan Omars. We got tired of the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortezes. We got tired of the whole, you know, the boss babe out in the man. Like, no, we need each other. Stop. Knock it off with that bullshit. Men and women need each other as much as the other needs the other. It's not, this isn't like men are better than women or anything like that. But, you know, when you go back and you look at stuff like She-Hulk, you know, they did anything and everything to make Hulk look like a piece of human shit or a piece of superhero shit. And she just magically is just better just because she was a woman. She didn't have to struggle or earn or anything. She was a woman. So naturally, she's just good. Men just suck. Like, we got tired of hearing and seeing that men are suck, men are evil, men are pieces of shit, men are monstrous, men are always the bad guy, and if they're not the bad guy, they're bumbling, fumbling idiots. Like, that was the narrative in the story that was driven for a long time, and there are a lot of people out there, like people like me, that don't want my sons seeing that shit and thinking that that's okay. Like, my kids used to watch Family Guy. I used to watch Family Guy. I used to watch The Simpsons until I realized what kind of an image that sets. It just fed into that. Men are dumb, fumbling, bumbling fucking idiots, and without their wives, they wouldn't know how to wipe their own ass. You know what I mean? And even like in TV shows and sitcoms and stuff like that, like I used to really love The King of Queens, but I stopped watching that because it was just like the husband was a dumb fat slob who didn't know how to take care of himself. And we just it was just like, we're done. We're tired of this narrative. And like, you know, we used to sit and watch all those Marvel shows as a family and stuff together. And as soon as they came out with She-Hulk, bink, it stopped. We stopped watching all of that. I didn't want my daughter thinking that that's how a woman was supposed to act, and I didn't want my sons thinking that they were the fucking villains just because they were dudes. You know what I mean? Like, we as a society just got fucking tired of hearing and seeing that shit all together. Like, it's fine if you have a female protagonist, but it's not okay when she's the protagonist because every man around her is either evil or fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you can go back through time, dude, and see female protagonists going all the way back to like the 60s and the 70s, dude, with like Charlie's Angels and Sarah fucking Connor and Lieutenant Ellen Ripley. Like, there's always been strong, powerful fucking women who were leaders and shit, but they didn't do it at the expense of the people around them. They were just badass, you know what I mean? And that was one of the things that we just got, like Rey Skywalker, bro. She could just do shit that the fucking Emperor couldn't even do, just because, you know what I mean? Like, the reason why Luke Skywalker was such a good hero is because we grew along with him in his journey. Like, we saw him literally grow up before our eyes, and we saw him go through all the trials and the tribulations and the struggles, so we knew what it meant when he finally did and became what he ended up being. You know what I mean? And then just to take that character and shit all over him and throw him on some fucking planet and have him sucking blue milk off an alien's teat was just like, what is this garbage ass writing? But it was all over the place, dude. It was just like, we just got tired of it. You know what I mean? I for one am one of those people. I got tired of being labeled as a sexist or a racist or a bigot or a homophobe because, you know what I mean? I don't want my, like, you know, I want my daughter to be successful, and I don't want her being with some dirtbag, scumbag piece of shit. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I don't want her thinking that she has to not just like dog the people that, I mean, because she's got brothers, dude. She's got brothers, and she's got me, that's her dad, and she's got dudes that are friend, like they have a friend group that's a bunch of guys and girls, and you know, the same thing with my sons, dude. That was a big one for me. Like, every single story that was coming out during that time period, just men were always either evil or stupid. And I didn't want my sons thinking that that's what they had to grow up to become, because that was everywhere in society. It wasn't just like a sitcom or a comic book. It was fucking everything, dude. It was comic books. It was literature. It was fucking education in schoolrooms. It was TV shows. It was fucking movies. It was, you know, songs on the radio, bro. It was everywhere, dude. And now we're finally getting back to normal, and we're getting our good normal stories back, and it's good to see. Young Sheldon I liked Young Sheldon. I also liked Big Bang Theory as well. The first 5 seasons of Big Bang Theory are probably some of my favorite of all time. Everything past season 5, it got kind of weird, and I don't like what they did with the Sheldon character. They made him like this really like the first few seasons, you know what I mean? He was like a real genuine person, but they really like fed into that goofy, over the top, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so smart, crazy. You know, it got dumb. But Young Sheldon was a really good show. I liked the dad in that, because, yeah, that episode where they've got the girl over and he was like, you're coming with me. That was a good episode, and he just drops the dude. It reminded me of an old episode of Roseanne where Dan gets home and Jackie and Roseanne, which is weird because Aunt Jackie is Sheldon's mom, and Aunt Jackie's real life daughter plays the mom, a younger version of the Big Bang Theory mom in Young Sheldon. Anyway, Jackie is getting whooped on by her boyfriend, and Dan comes home and sees her crying into Roseanne's arms, and he's like, hey, what happened? And she goes, Fisher beat the crap out of her, and he goes and just puts hands and feet all over her boyfriend. It really reminded me of that episode. Some older sitcoms were good, dude. Like, Cheers, I fucking loved Cheers. I liked the first few seasons of Scrubs, but once it moved over to ABC, it got weird. What's another good one? Frasier was another really good one. Spin City was a really good one. You know, shows used to be good. And I try not to talk about like politics or anything when it comes to my channel, because I understand that politics are very, very, very divisive. Same thing with religion too. Religion can be very divisive. That's why I try to avoid it. But at the same time, when I'm watching my favorite childhood IPs, like these stories that I grew up with, these franchises that sparked my curiosity about the world, just getting shit all over, it irks me to no end. Like Indiana Jones was a big one, you know, and watching them just crap all over the Indiana Jones franchise and the Star Wars franchise and the Marvel franchise, and like the Marvel franchise literally killed off or got rid of all of their male heroes and replaced them, every single one of them, with a female superhero. Like every single one of them, dude. Hawkeye, Hulk, Taskmaster, who else? Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man. Like every single fucking one of them got killed off and replaced with the female counterpart. But if you say something like that, you're a sexist. You know what I mean? Even though the Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye were my two favorite MCU characters. Out of all the characters in the Infinity Saga, the Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye were my favorite. So I don't understand how, you know, like, I could be a sexist if Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite characters.
Just like Lycurgus.
Storm. The Incredible Hulk is coming back. Wait, hold on. Which one? Because there's been 4 over the past 30 years. There was Lou Ferrigno, who played the actual Hulk on the TV show back in the 70s. There was Eric Bana, who played him in the Ang Lee 2003 movie. Then there was Edward Norton, who was the Hulk in the first MCU film. Because a lot of people don't remember the Hulk was the very first MCU film, and then Iron Man came out a few months later. And then Edward Norton left and was replaced with that D-bag Mark Ruffalo. Oh, I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I thought Edward Norton did a much better job as the Incredible Hulk because he cared about the character. He was actually familiar with the source material. Like really familiar with the source material. And there was a lot of things that he wanted to do and they told him no. Yeah, that was Edward Norton, the dude from Fight Club.
You know, Amara smiled at me the other day. Like a real smile. Not just the polite one she gives people before she punches them.
Did you pass out? Stumble all over your tongue?
Ha ha. We actually had a great conversation. She said, I fight with heart.
She means you're clumsy, but you keep trying.
At least I talk to girls.
I talk to girls.
Oh, yeah. When they trip and happen to land near you.
And even then,
Edward Norton is probably one of my favorite
Must be
actors of
mature.
all time, dude. I fucking love
Must be your
Edward Norton.
face. Pity always worked on Mother too.
From what I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, I heard Mark Ruffalo did get fired because he started getting super political. And Disney just got into some hot water because they just went through that whole lawsuit with Gina Carano because they fired her for saying something semi-political on Instagram. So Mark Ruffalo wouldn't shut his mouth and kept screaming about politics. So from what I heard, they did can him. I don't know if that's true though. Like I said, that's just what I heard. Oh shit. How did I walk by? Oh fuck, I can't get up there. This game seems like a lot of fun. Well, not seems. Can I not? Oh, yeah, I can't. Okay, so... What the hell? No, that's not what I want to see.
Hey, you really think Apollo's paying attention to us?
Where's your faith? Spartans are the gods' favorite sons.
Man, 2026 is already getting off to a good start, bro. This game is fun. I'm having fun with it. But, I mean, already we've gotten, what, Neo 3, this game. What else just came out? Reanimal comes out. Oh shit, Reanimal comes out tomorrow. What the hell was the other? Code Vein 2? Pragmata is coming out this year. The Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. Yeah, that was how I found out about this. They showed the preview for it right before they announced this.
See, brother? Told you. Apollo has delivered.
You are not kidding. Wait, how do we know that's a gift for us? Might be stealing it.
It's not stealing if we don't get caught. Spartan law.
But aren't the gods always watching?
Common misconception.
You're crazy. What else is in here?
Look around.
An intricate weave of braided sinew formed to cradle a fallen star. Undying hyacinth. Whoa.
What do you think we have here? Not sure it's working.
Apollo wouldn't have put it here if he didn't want us to use it.
Well, we can check back.
No, they are not. No, they are fucking not. I deleted that game. Dude, it was just too bad.
So it's okay to steal?
For soldiers. To be prepared for war is to learn resourcefulness and cunning.
I guess the rules are different in war.
Indeed, Calliope. Indeed.
Code Violet had the potential to be good, dude. That's the shitty part. How do I swap to... Okay, there we go. That's fucking ridiculous, man. Oh my god, there's so much going on right here. Violet too. Code dumpster fire too.
Look up there. Think the sling can help?
Yes. The temple showed me what to look for. Like Apollo's own. Let's split up. Remember to use the bus to look for Kokopi's fur.
But I don't even know what the Kirkopis is, much less its fur.
The bust will know. Go!
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy though, some people gave it a 5-star and others a 1-star on PlayStation. The people who gave it a 5-star were bots, for sure. Dude, that game is straight fucking dog water, dude.
Demos, found something.
Is it Kirkopi's fur?
No. Lion fur.
Lions? In Sparta?
Keep looking. Stay alert. If you find anything, yell.
What if I find lions?
Yell louder.
Whip, hell yeah. Dude, this game is a blast. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's the greatest game ever made, but you can get it for $30, but I bought the deluxe edition. Dude. Oh shit, I can teleport. Yeah, I know. Hell Reaper looks badass too.
Demos, to me!
Good find.
Ah. Alright, you guys, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I do want to show, so I will be uploading the Collecting Collector's Edition for this at some point in time tomorrow. And oh, we're gonna start building this. This is an early birthday present from my wife, because my birthday is like 2 weeks out. So I told her that I wanted a live stream building one of the 10 biggest Lego sets, and yeah, there we go. It comes with like 32 minifigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Maybe 39, I don't know. Oh, 38. Yeah, it comes with 38 minifigs. It is like 9,023 pieces. It is the world's 5th biggest Lego set, beat out by the world map, which is number 1, the Eiffel Tower, which is number 2, the Titanic, which is number 3, and the Roman Colosseum, which is number 4, and this bad boy is number 5. The Millennium Falcon is number 6. The AT-AT is 7. Or no. Then it's that new Lord of the Rings one, which is 6. Then the AT-AT, then the Razor Crest, and then Lego Ninjago Markets, and now Hogwarts Castle is number 11. Hogwarts Castle was number 10, but it got bumped out. Rivendell. That's what it was. That new Lego set, Rivendell. It's like 7,000 pieces or something. It is now number 7. Yeah, so the world map, the Eiffel Tower, the Titanic, the Colosseum, the Death Star, the Millennium Falcon, Rivendell, the AT-AT, the Razor Crest, the map, Tower, Titanic, Colosseum, Death Star, Millennium Falcon, Rivendell, AT-AT, Razor Crest, Lego Ninjago Market, and then Hogwarts Castle. And I didn't have any interest in the Eiffel Tower. I could have gotten that one, but it looked really boring. It looked like, I mean, it's only like 87 pieces bigger than this one. Or no, it's significantly bigger. It's like 800 pieces bigger than this one. The Roman Colosseum though is only 10,001 pieces. It's only 78 pieces bigger than this one, but it looks like 10,000 of the same piece, dude. It looked really boring to build. How much was that, by the way? You'd have to ask my wife. I know it was a pretty penny though. I know it was a pretty penny. Ooh, I think it was like 1,000. But I'm not sure. This is, she got it for me for my birthday. Oh, God damn. Whew. I can't believe how big the box is, dude. It's huge. There's like 110 bags or something. It's crazy. I can't wait, though. I can't wait. But that's it. So, yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. I'm going to try to have a birthday party. This is going to be the first time I've actually, like, celebrated my birthday in, like, 30 years. I usually don't celebrate my birthday, but I'm trying to lead, you know, a good example for my kids. Like, I don't want my kids being all old and grumpy like I am. I want them to appreciate and love life. So, I'm gonna probably have a little get together at my house and so on and so forth. So maybe just get some pizza or something. But yeah, so until next time, you guys have a really quick, I did want to, my birthday day, I'm probably gonna stream Sekiro all day long. I'll probably play Sekiro and some Batman or something like that. Sekiro is a game that I try to play around my birthday, so I just figured I would let you guys know. Until next time, though, man, you guys have a good day. I'll try to get in an early stream tomorrow morning. I'm sorry I didn't get one done today. I had to go to the DMV, and I had to go pick up a bunch of job applications and stuff like that and drive around town and get a bunch of stuff done. So I didn't get a chance to do. I was supposed to do like a little thing where I did a room tour for you guys, but I didn't get an opportunity to do that today just because I was running around trying to find a new job. And then I actually had to sit at the DMV for a while because they're not technically supposed to give printouts out anymore, but they did it as a favor because I really needed one for a job interview. So hopefully things will work out for the best. But I don't know. We gotta contribute to the family. So, until next time, I hope you guys have a happy, safe, and a wonderful night. Remember, we are going to be streaming Reanimal tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out. I'll try to stream it as soon as I can in the morning time. But I would like to get into either some Neo 3 or some Code Vein 2 tomorrow night. Just so I don't fall too far behind with those. So, until next time, thank all you guys for stopping by and hanging out, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Until then, peace.